Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, or top of the evening to you, whenever you're watching this. It's Mr. Jim. Peace and love, a thumbs up, and A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. And here we are. It's Walk and Talk Wednesday. And what we're going to do today, as you can see, the last couple weeks, you've seen we've had snow on the ground. Well, we've had enough warmer weather and a lot of rain to wash all the snow away. I love the snow in the wintertime. I don't know about you. My son really loves it. A lot of people that I know really love it, as long as it's a nice sort of amount of snow and not where it gets to be crazy and makes it difficult for you to drive on the road or get in accidents. But we're thinking about the goodness of the nice white blanket of snow. All right, makes it look nice. It's good around Christmas time. It's good in the winter time for kids to build snowman and have snowball fights, go sledding or snowboarding or skiing, make igloos, make snow angels, lots of fun stuff you could do with it. But today, we're going to talk about paving your own path in life, or blazing your own trail, because that's where we are right now. We're on a path in the woods. And you might consider this a trail as well. So, there's a old quote about the path or the road not taken. And that is, when you get to a fork in the road, are you going to go the same direction that everyone might potentially go? Or would you go your own way, right? Like Fleetwood Mac's, you can go your own way. Right, so here we are. There's actually a fork right here. You can see it. I'm going down the main path here, but going off on the offshoot paths are pretty interesting, right? And it's the same thing that applies to life. When you go on something that's more of an offshoot or a detour, you never know where it's going to lead. It's a journey. It's an adventure. It could be a brand new experience, right? You're not sure if the road is actually going to be paved. You could be on a lot of bumpiness, a lot of rocks and sticks and stones and all of that crazy stuff on the road. You might not be paved. You might be driving on grass. You might be driving through a field. And all of these are literal things you could think of, but also we could think of these as metaphors too. All those bumps and cracks in the road, they could lead to really interesting places. And although they can be obstacles in the short term, they might end up being the way. End up being the way you should be going, and not going the same direction as everyone else. Sort of swimming against the current, or going against the grain, if you will. Why? Well, because there's a lot of people going down that same path. So in order to stick out and make your life your own, do something unique, different, and special, something that people might find inspiring, to going that other way, being that fish out of water, so to speak, thinking outside of the box, being creative. And that's where I see a lot of paving your own path, blazing your own trail, like we are doing here today. Even getting out there in the cold, right? It's not comfortable to be out here in the cold. In fact, sometimes it's not the most fun. But I know that if I can put myself through a little bit of struggle, a little bit of temporary suffering, like we've talked about over the last few weeks, that when something really bad does happen in life, or something tragic, or you have experienced a period of trial, tribulation, or hardship, that maybe you won't go into freak out mode. You'll just be like, okay, I've gone through something hard already. You've practiced this muscle of being able to do hard things, so that when the real hard things do happen, you're able to deal with it in a calm way, kind of take a deep breath, step back away from it, and think rationally on how you can solve the problem. And that goes into blazing your own trail, paving your own path too, because if you're going down that path that no one's gone down before, or that very few people have, you're gonna have to figure a lot of stuff out on your own. There's not gonna be like a textbook written out for you you could find on the internet or research, or find it at the library, right? If you're blazing your own trail, you're gonna have to kind of fake it till you make it and figure out a lot of things on the way on your own. You're not gonna have really a lot of people or anybody to go to seek help for finding solutions to problems. And this is a lot about what life is anyway, right? Finding solutions to problems. There's always going to be things that pop up. It's how you react to it. That's the one thing we can control, how we react to situations. We can't control other people's behavior. We can only control how we react to other people, other situations. So that's what I got for us today. Pave your own path, blaze your own trail, take that opposite fork in the road, do something fun, interesting, different, and unique. You're going to be figuring it out all along the way, and how to maybe be super creative and be able to do your own thing, live your own life out loud and not someone else's life. Be the most fulfilling thing to do anyway. Have a wonderful day today. Happy, wonderful Walk and Talk Wednesday. See you next time. Bye-bye.